Dang, I can barely see myself there because the blind is right here, but whatever. Let's. I'm sorry, I caught the full front of how I look. I'm not half bad. I look pretty good. Clean shave and some short hair. That ain't that nappy. Yep. Definitely looks good. What's up, guys? My name is Xavier. And this is Brain Dump Part 2. I can't even remember what I talked about last time, but today I am definitely certain about what I want to talk about, right? In real time, I'm just experiencing a lot of stuff, and apart from life's issues and problems and the typical stuff you deal with when life happens, it's not regression that I'm experiencing. It's like a bunch of healing I'm dealing with, a bunch of internal stuff that is just normal. I have a habit of analyzing it instead of just allowing myself to feel it in order to move past it. And because of that, sometimes I think about my worth, and when I look at it in the grand scheme of everything that I've done, or that I believe I need to accomplish, I feel pathetic in the face of it. Although, yet, still point case being, I haven't lost hope. It's such an interesting feeling, because I shouldn't measure my value based on what I can do, how much content I can pump out, how much numbers this did, or whatever else. Today, merely by sitting back and just existing. The things I did today were just sweeping the floor, breathing, freaking breathing it. And honestly, sometimes it just feels really hard to do that. I'm not saying that just because of my size. Let's relax now. So I say that because of the constant weight of expectation and how much I've held over myself for so long, right? And feeling pressure around me because I feel like I'm not doing as well as I should or could be, right? I let that thought process crush me instead of allowing myself to be driven by the very passion that I have or the love and care and support I receive by you guys and want to reciprocate to you guys, which is why I feel so obligated to do this, that, and a third. I want to take a second to just say thank you for the comments and the support in past videos, and honestly, without that, again, I say I don't know how I'd keep moving forward. If it wasn't just kind words or things that I really did need to hear, it was my mindset. I had this can-do mindset, but there are some things you cannot do. You can't push through exhaustion. I didn't drive myself to a point where I would be extremely exhausted. I had the energy to maintain and do, but my brain knew better. And then my body didn't cooperate with me on wanting to do what I thought was the best. I had conflicting emotions clashing with present stuff and then future stuff. It's so much worry, panic, this, that, and the third. Boy, I feel like I'm failing in my relationship with God. Dog, this is just normal feelings. It's like the definition of we are so back to holy it just got so real, so quick. It was terrible. What was this plummet? It's always, we are so back and then it's over. We are so back and it's over. Every time I think about that. I think about how much people around me go through. Holy crap, dude. Oh my gosh. You got a family that goes through a bunch of stuff. It also weighs on you too. Even when one person's suffering isn't supposed to be your suffering to hold, witnessing it, being there with them, it affects you too. And when you look at that and you feel like since you're not in the place you wish you could be, you can't take away a person's burden personally, and more importantly, you're not God. You're kind of just there damn, bro, what can I possibly do? But simply being there is enough, doing what you can. I always come to this quote. Usually I come to this quote. Lately my brain has just been everywhere, feeling everything. I talked so much about personal growth back last year that I forgot how to be open and vulnerable on a camera again. what I was trying to say previously before that, though, the Boondocks thing was Huey asking his granddad, "What do you do when there's nothing you can do?" Or I can't remember how it goes. Can't. I feel like Zuko trying to tell the hot leaf juice joke for the. Look this up. I don't know, man. Basically, just feeling it though, and just understanding this. And I finally understand it to be that I needed to take a moment to step back and understand that I'm a person too. Today. Oh man. Today, I decided to do something I haven't done in a minute. I exercised for 15 minutes. That was healthy for me. I'm gonna try to keep implementing it until I build consistency, just like how I could build consistently one video per week. Didn't know how I was gonna do things. I really just didn't understand. It feels like when you've kind of had hecticness and chaos in your view for so dang long, and it's just been surrounding you for so long. You don't know what normal is supposed to look like, right? And now that I'm finally understanding my sense of normal, it's like, I'm starting to understand it, but I'm still struggling to do it. It's a lot of stuff. Anyway, let it just be a cautionary thing. Everybody, remember, first off, you are important. Your time is important. You are a very valuable person, and tomorrow is not guaranteed, so do what you can today. But don't allow the stress and the weight of absolutely everything crush you. That's not to say you don't care, but managing the resource that is your own energy is very, very important in order to not burn out, to crash, or whatever else. When I say remember how important you are, I mean as an individual. You're not a statistic, you're not a number, you're not anything more than you are, a person. You have such a great and powerful identity. You are great. You are absolutely amazing. Don't let anybody tell you you're worth, especially when you're worth more than anything in this world. Nothing can compare to how much you are worth. So, I'm ending this off to say that you're not a machine. Know your worth and know that you don't have to do anything that you can't want yourself to do, I guess is what I want to say. Or however I tried to say. I'm sure you'll probably eventually get what I'm trying to say in a little while. I sound a lot less confusing. I never have a plan or a structure out any of these videos. I kind of just freeball it, man. So whatever comes to my mind is what comes to my mind. And I have a general idea of what I would like to say or what I would like to do, and that's just how it goes. I've had so many thoughts and so many things I wanted to make and so many things that I had just a fire to do, and then the fire just doesn't show up in that moment. Not because I didn't do it in that moment, but if I took the time to use my energy on it right then and there, it wouldn't be 100%. I realized that if I do want to show up and I do want to make a video, that's great, that's cool, but the way it works is I show up as I am. I show up honestly. I show up when I want to talk. I show up when I want to entertain. I show up because I chose to, not because I was obligated to. I was forced to or I had to. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for being here with me. Those of you that watched to the very end, thank you very much as well. Also, thank you, Nathan. Last video, thank you for your comment. I read it over twice. Read it once, I was like, oh shoot, somebody I admire and love their artwork freaking commented? Wait, they said they subscribed too? Then I read it second time over, and I'm like, yo, they said something I really needed to hear. And it's another reason why I think, like, the other day I tried to live stream a game, right? I tried to live stream a FNAF game. That did not work out. Computer said, nah, we ain't doing this today. The live stream itself, stuttering, sputtering, doing whatever it could. It was not buttery, I'll tell you that. But now it's gravies and potatoes now. It's gravy and potatoes now. So, what I learned is I shouldn't have to force anything to get out. That's about it. I don't want to keep extending this. This is already 10 minutes long. This is gonna fall. It's not gonna fall. It stayed upright. Holy crap. Alright, peace. I'm out of here.